Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. So in this video I want to share two stories. In this video I want to share two things. It's about the Nigerian man that caused a scene at the airport or in the plane. I think they just landed, but he couldn't find his Kilishi. And Yeni Kuti, one of the children of our famous Nigerian singer Fela Kuti, that she was in Chude's show, and she said she will not leave her husband even if he's cheating. So this first story I'm going to cover is the story of a Nigerian man that caused a massive scene. Like when I say scene, it was war. I saw this story on Instablog. It says air passenger confronts a cabin crew for allegedly stealing his Kilishi. And people are like, waiting. There was even a comment that this guy said, can you imagine this is what I'm seeing when I land in Lagos? Let me even read it. Lagos, man. You say, how can this be the first thing that greeted me when I arrived? The passenger fighting with cabin crew for stealing his nylon of Kilishi. It's even a whole nylon of Kilishi. Let me say this, because even in the comment section, a lot of that was coming up. Like, wait till there because of Kilishi. Ah, is it because of Kilishi? Is this? If it's ordinary, if it's just a naughty day there, why is it missing? The fact that it's missing tells you that somebody saw the value of it and decided to steal it. Let me say this, right? You know, our people are very quick to dismiss things. If we speak about corruption, organized society, it's not only on the big things, oh, it should be even in the smallest things. I remember I commented, let me tell you guys, this is not about Kilishi, just Kilishi. For this guy to have taken it on a flight, there's a reason. Not be say Kilishi no day where they go. It's possible he's bringing authentic one from his village. You don't know that. I even commented saying that would happen if not me. I'm missing my ogiri from my village. Because do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? You know, so if I bring ogiri, the correct ogiri will come from my village, or authentic palm oil from my village, somebody can't tip him, it's going to be a problem. Like I said, is it that he's bringing it from a place where he knows that this is the right quantity? Oh, sorry, this is the right quality. This is the best Kilishi I've ever eaten. This is how it's made in this place. I love it. And he's taking the whole nylon full of it for a reason. And don't forget, it's even possible he's bringing it to, he's going to visit loved ones, and he's bringing them authentic one from his village. It could be cousins and brothers and sisters and cousins, nephews, or whatever. So for him, it's not just Kilishi, there's more. There is a reason why he was traveling with it from one place to the other. But when you see our people are very quick to say, wait, see, because of Kilishi, it's not like that. Corruption is bad when it's big, and it's bad when it's small. We want good society. We should want good society in the big things and the little things. He took his Kilishi from one state to the other. There's no reason why it should be missing. It is his property. It is his property. He has a right to it. We need to, it saddens me when you see the way our people are very quick to say, it doesn't have to. Let me tell you guys, that's what some people forget. So people's happiness can come from the biggest things. Private jets, you know, I own 10 mansions, I own this. Somebody's happiness can be something as simple as having a good night's sleep. So people can say their good health is all the happiness they need in life. Somebody can say, you know what I mean? There are some people that is the little things for them. So this thing of looking down on something because it is not worth billions. Some things may not be worth billions, but they are important for somebody. You understand? Stealing is wrong, whether it is big corrupt politicians or somebody stealing somebody's Kilishi. It is wrong. It is wrong. That is the truth, and that's how I feel about it. I wanted to quickly add that here. And then I want to talk about Yeni Kuti. So she is one of the children of Fela Kuti. So there's an interview where Chude was interviewing her, and she said she would not leave her husband even if he's cheating. Okay, and I remember she said that is me. That's one thing I love. She personalized it. She said her father married 25 wives. She said she would leave. You can leave yours, but she won't leave hers. She said this is me. I said that's you. She said she won't judge you for leaving. Don't judge her for staying. She has not told a lie. She's just saying her own story, how she feels, right? And the area I really want to put my finger on and speak more about is when she said, you can leave yours if you want, I will not judge you. If only we can actually practice that. Because another woman can say, you know what, if my husband is unfaithful, I'm not hanging around. Somebody else can say that, but our society will judge that woman for saying, I'm not going to hang around for a man that is cheating. You know, say cheating is, you know, there's difference between, how do I say, you know that there are different kind of cheating. No? Let's say man not cheat once, for example, you know what I mean? But there are some that are chronic cheats. Let me tell you, a man cheating at all is wrong, but a man may just say, I had an affair, you know, with this lady, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. It's never going to happen again. We've seen cases like that. I don't know what I was thinking, da, 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 da. But when a man says, when a man decides that his life ambition is to be cheating, there are some women that cannot take it. You understand? Some women that cannot take, say, this is open case. Like, how do I even say? It's like, you're expected, a man that just cheat and say, like, for example, let's be honest. I'm sorry I have to mention it, but let me mention it. The one that happened recently where two Baba said, men are wired to cheat. And the wife said, is that whatever, or is that what you believe? And he said that is what he believes, that he is wired to cheat. Right? So basically, if he's wired, you know, if you say wired to cheat you, it means that your God created you to be unfaithful. If you are a Christian, because I like to, some people say I'm not Christian, it doesn't apply to me. Nigerians are typically, is it that Christians or Muslims or whatever? So when you say you're wired to be in a way, you're basically saying that's how your creator made you. God created you with inability to be faithful. That's basically what he's saying. So then he's basically made it out clear to your face that don't expect me as your husband to be faithful to you. There are some women that will walk away from that. Let's not judge them as well. You understand? Because we have seen cases, you know, and she even said, before I forgot, she even said, my father had 27 wives and my mother did not leave. You see, this is what we're saying about how are you raising your daughters? Are you raising them to say this is acceptable? Because naturally, a lot of children will say, oh, my mother went through it, you know, killer. Our mothers did it and nothing happened. You know what I mean? So let see, I'm addressing it from this angle, that angle. A friend of mine was telling me the relative, I think her uncle, she was telling about her uncle that was an unfaithful husband. Eventually, he brought AIDS to the home. Now, as we speak, the uncle is dead, and that woman is dead. And the woman was a holy church woman. They are dead. You know, we can come here and talk about it and laugh or whatever. We sometimes forget this other aspect of it. What is involved? Human lives are at stake. We don't think about it. I personally, I don't even care a man's history. When a man meets me, his history for me is his history. This is a clean slate. But a man that decides to be unfaithful to me, I am wired this way. Let me actually say it this way. The way my own works is, he begins to be irritating to me. Personally, I am wired this way. Because I didn't create myself. If a man that I'm with becomes unfaithful, he begins to gross me out. Because every time I imagine him, you know, putting his beats in places he shouldn't be. I don't know. It's a psychological thing. Even though I'm not the first person the person may have been with or whatever. But my own is that when we started, it's a new journey. But when you go out in this our new journey, it affects internally. It kills something on the inside. For me. So another woman may be able to tolerate it and it's nothing to them at all. Why somebody else is going to struggle with it? People are different. People are so different. Some people cannot handle that unfaithfulness. And my question is this. I'm just saying this. You know, if we are going to become very liberal and say it's okay, a man can be unfaithful. You know, can we also be liberal and say, will we also come out and say it's okay, a woman can be unfaithful? So imagine a marriage where they say, okay, you know what? You be unfaithful, let me be unfaithful. Everybody. How do you talk? You know what I mean? What kind of a marriage would it be? And one thing that I always ask myself is let me tell you, bedroom dance is sweet, but is that why we're here as human beings? Is that why we're here? You come to our communities, a king, a ruler will be packing wives from left, right, and center. And sometimes you look and you say, in what way are they actually helping the communities they are supposed to be rulers or kings of? They don't. All they do is build a community of their own by having 10 wives and million children. You know, why would the community be a problem or his concern when he has a community he has built for himself? You get my point? So I don't know. Like I said, I like the way she said it. Personally, this is what she would do. She personalized it. And she said, don't judge her. And I'm saying, the same way, let's also not judge the women that choose to say, I'm not going to stay and be disrespected this way and be a man continuously be cheating on them. Let's also not disrespect them. At the end of the day, life is an individual thing and everybody is free to choose whatever way they want to, you know, go about their lives. And another thing people forget is the area of unfaithful husbands. Sometimes from unfaithfulness, a man can meet a lady, fall in love, and that husband, my husband, becomes another person's husband. It happens. So when you allow a man, I'm just saying, no, unfaithful, it can happen that a man can find somebody else in the process and walk away from one and enter another one. We're seeing it happening now. You, Ledoche, we know at the moment, from what it was a rumor or affair. Shebi now it has turned to another wife, and how the story is today. So when we say discuss these things, let's always remember this side of it and remember the other side of it, and balance our thinking about it and think twice about how we feel about it. So with that, I don't know what your opinions are. So 2 stories about the man and his Kilishi, and then about unfaithful husbands. I don't know what your opinions are. As always, whatever your opinions are, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. With that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.